Please help me welcome Suzette Wanninkhof.
Hello, everyone. My name is Suzette Wanninkhof, and I'm an Ann Arbor resident who feels passionate about road safety. For me, it's deeply personal. My brother Patrick was hit and killed on his bike by a distracted driver. I spent a lot of time in those years thinking about the what ifs. What if speed limits had been lower so the impact weren't fatal? What if there were separate lanes so cyclists could go without any sort of interference? What if there were bus infrastructure so the person using her phone and driving that day weren't on the road at all? His death was preventable. And as much time as I've spent in the what ifs, my brother was someone who felt passionately about putting ideas into action. And so I try to channel that by thinking about what could be. What if our communities were safer? What if they were denser? What if they were more affordable? We can do this by influencing our decision makers at public meetings. It's not sexy, but it's important. And we can do this with help from AI. And I'll be honest, people, I am not an AI fangirl. I work in tech, but I don't know if AI is overall a good thing. But I do know that speaking in public meetings is definitely a good thing, and one can help the other. You all are here today because you care deeply for your communities, right? You have important ideas that need to be heard. But it's really hard to craft a tight 3 minutes, as you've seen us all go over on stage. And it's immensely time-consuming too. And while I care deeply for road safety, I also have never studied urban planning. I've never taken a class on public speaking, and the demands to write something for every public meeting are just infeasible. But AI has helped me format my ideas and can help you format your ideas too. Ideas that are worth hearing. And here's a way to do it. It's called the CRAFT method. Context, role, action, format, and tone. So context, what are we talking about? Maybe it's a comprehensive plan, maybe it's the MDOT thing. What's happening? I usually learn about it through the Neighborhood Institute newsletter or just MLive. Role, who are you and why does this matter to you? I'm an Ann Arbor resident, sure, but I'll bring up that I commute to work, or that I live with a bunch of housemates, or some of my friends, one of whom's in the audience today, is a nurse who would love to live closer to downtown if possible. Action, what do you want done? To vote yes or no on a particular thing. Format, a tight 3 minutes. And then tone, what should it sound like? Make it you. Is it authentic? Is it heartfelt? Is it maybe a little feisty? And I thought we would do this live now. Let's see what we can come up with. And so let's do it together. What do we feel strongly about? Do we want to talk about comprehensive plan? Do we want to do the MDOT thing?
No, let's do the gate. Because
the gate.
We can actually get rid of the gate because they haven't built it. So
all right, let's do a speech against the gate. Well, what's the name of the gate?
It's at the Bright Dawn Village.
At Bright Dawn Village, all right.
It's on Barton Road as it connects to Eli Drive.
Okay. Donald, tell me more about yourself. What's your role? What's your story in this particular scenario?
I grew up in an apartment complex, and this gate is going to prevent the public school bus from picking up kids. So they're going to have to walk and cross a street in order to get a bus to go to school. So I care about safety because I was hit by a police officer when I was crossing a street because they went down the wrong way. This is all true, by the way. Okay. And then they lied about it.
We'll unpack that later. Okay, so I've got the roll down. The action would be vote no.
No, in the development agreement, City Council created a provision where the city administrator could remove the gate by their action alone.
So have the city administrator get rid of the gate. What tone are you feeling right now? Give me an adjective.
So I personally, because I'm black, would take the tone of this is a form of segregation.
Okay.
And it is a physical form of segregation, and we should tear it down. And surprising to this room, I might even quote Ronald Reagan and say, remove this gate, Mr. DeHoney.
Remove this gate. So I'm gonna summarize that tone as fired up. Great. And then we're gonna say it's a tight 60 seconds just so I have time to read it now. I use Gemini, you can use ChatGPT, I don't really care, they all work pretty well. Okay, it's generated. Title, Stop the Segregation, Remove the Bright Dawn Village Gate. Council members, I stand before you tonight to speak out against the proposed gate at Bright Dawn Village on Barton. It is not a matter of property management, it is a matter of segregation. This gate is a calculated move to cut off public resources. By preventing the public school bus from entering the community, it forces neighborhood children, our children, to cross the dangerous Barton Road to reach their stop. This is a profound and unacceptable risk. I know the importance of accessibility, having grown up in an apartment building, and I know the danger. I was once hit by a police officer in my own neighborhood. I bring that vulnerability here tonight to underscore that we cannot and must not add unnecessary risk to the lives of our most vulnerable residents for the sake of exclusivity. This action is a moral failing that prioritizes a physical barrier over a child's right to safe passage. I demand that the city administrator step in. I demand this barrier is dismantled. Get rid of the gate and uphold the principles of Ann Arbor's public services and safely extend it to all its residents without exception or barrier. Thank you. And this is AI. It's not perfect. Like, come with your own facts and stats or rely on something that's a little more narrative or opinion based. It's not perfect, but this can be a way to take your ideas and have them written down and speak them to the people who determine how our lives will go. I can make Ann Arbor better. You can make Ann Arbor better. Let's do it.